Good afternoon, grade 5 students. How all of you are doing? I trust that all of you are doing great. Okay. So welcome back to our another class for subject science. Okay. So today we are going to review from the beginning. Okay. So now we have finished our book, so all the lessons. So now what we will do, we will start reviewing from the beginning. Okay. So today we will review 1.1, means we will talk about seeds. Okay, so as you know that plants are living things. Okay, plants, trees, humans, like we are living things, animals. Okay, so living things, they need food, they eat, they breathe. Okay, and they have senses, they reproduce. Okay, means they die and they reproduce. Okay, and they grow big. Okay, so plants are also living things, but how one plant reproduce, means how one plant helps to make new plants. Okay, so it starts with the seed. So today we will talk about seed. Okay, so first I'm gonna read and then I will explain you. Okay, so seeds and fruits. Okay, have you ever swallowed a seed when you were eating an apple or an orange? We find seeds inside fruits. Fruits and seeds can be different sizes and shapes. This apple has been cut in half to show the seeds. An avocado has one large seed. Beans inside are found inside a pod. Okay, a poppy's fruit contains the seeds. Okay, so you see, apple is big, but if you cut an apple into half, you will see the small seeds inside the apple. So fruits and seeds are different in size. Okay, so like apple seeds, they are very small. Okay, and it's not that okay you keep the seed like this and it will grow. So it needs right environment and all necessary things for it to grow big. Okay, so we will talk about growing a seed in next week. Okay, so and orange, you can find small seeds. So orange is big, but you can find seeds, so seeds are small. Okay, but if you talk about avocado, so avocado seed is big, it's quite big, it's like a small ball. Okay, what's inside a seed? Are seeds alive? Seeds might look dead, but they are not. Seeds grow into new plants. There is a tiny plant inside the seed that starts to grow when it has all the things that it needs. The tiny plant inside the seed is called an embryo. The seed also has a food store. Okay, so this is the look. Here is the picture of how a seed looks like. Okay. So let's talk about what is a seed. Okay, so now we know where can we see the seed. Okay, so every fruit has a tree, but what is a seed? What is a seed? A seed is a small embryonic plant enclosed in covering called the seed coat. Okay, usually with some stored food. Okay. So a seed is a small embryonic plant. Okay, it's an embryonic plant covering the enclosed in covering called seed coat, and it also has food store. Okay, so let's have a look here. So this is a seed. Okay, so food store is here. Okay, so all the food is stored here, and you can find the scar. Scar means where the seed was joined with the fruit. Okay, seed coat. Okay, seed coat, the outer covering of the seed is called seed coat, and plant inside is called embryo. Okay, so what is the function? Okay, so now we know the parts of this one we can call parts of a seed. Okay, but why does seed need a food store? Okay, because sun helps. So sun is very important for the plants. Okay, so when in winter season there is no sun, okay, so the plant gets the food from the seed. Okay, from the seed store. Okay, so seed food store. Okay, so when there is no sun, because sun helps to produce the food for the plant, but when there is no sun, like in Cambodia there is no winter, we see sun every day, but like in cold countries, okay, so when there is no sun for 1, 2, 3 days, so in winter season sometimes they don't see sun for few days. So how do plants survive? So plants, they get food from the seed. Okay, so they get food from the seed food store. Okay, so, and what is the function of seed coat? So what is the, see, okay, if you check a seed, okay, so try to take off the covering. Okay, you will see it's a different color, or you can take off the covering from a seed. Okay, like if I talk about this one, bean seeds. Okay, bean seeds, you will see you can take out the covering, you will see it's different color inside. Same with the apple seed. So if you bite an apple seed, you will see it's different inside, it's a different color inside. Okay, so because the outer color is for because of covering. Okay, so means seed coat. Okay, so what is the function of seed coat? So seed coat protects the seed from bad weather. Okay, like suppose it protects the seed from we can say bad weather, like rainy, windy, or too much sun. Okay, so it protects. So basically the seed coat is there to protect the sun. Okay, like, okay, when it's raining we wear raincoat, okay, to protect us from the rain, from the water. So the same thing applies here. So seed coat means seed coat means raincoat, a raincoat we can say. Okay, or we wear clothes to protect ourselves from sunlight. Okay, so we can say clothes, or we can say raincoat. Okay, so seed coat is basically a protective covering for seed. Okay, so scar, you can find a scar. Okay, embryo is a small plant. Okay, so when it gets the right environment, all things that it needs, it start to grow from here. Okay, so in next lesson we will study about this. Okay, so what do you think the seed needs to make it start to grow? Okay, so as of now I will say, because we will study in briefly in next week, so as of now I will say it needs a right temperature, environment, and all things that it needs to grow big. Okay, so that's it in the first video. If I talk about your task 1, your task 1 will be given in the group. Okay, so we only talked about seed, okay, not germination. I will explain you what is germination and how seed grows into a plant. So we will talk about it next week. Okay, and then like a life cycle of a plant. Okay, so we will talk about life cycle of a plant, how a plant grows big and then again come to a seed. Okay, so we will talk about about it next week. Okay, so task 1 will be posted in the group. Okay, I will give you some activity to do. Okay, if you will have any doubts, any questions, you can ask me. I will be there to help you. So that's it. I will see you in the next video. Hello students, welcome back to our second video for today's class. Okay, so before I give you task 2, because this video will only be about task 2. Okay, so before I give you task 2, I want to say, okay, when it's a class time, do not ask me how many tasks you will be given. Okay, so it's up to me. I can give you 2 tasks, I can give you 3 tasks, I can give you 4, I can give you 5, I can give you 10 tasks. Okay, so it's up to me. Okay, so do not ask. Okay, and do not ask for the video, where is the first video, where is the second video. Okay, so when is the right time, I will drop the video. Okay, so do not ask me these questions. Okay, and again I would like to remind you, when I give you something to do on your textbook, always use pencil, and if you do anything on your notebook, you can use pen, and if I give you anything to draw, use pencil. Do not draw with the pen, use pencil. Okay, so task 2, coming on to your task 2, so your task 2 will also be given in the group. Okay, so you will have some activity. Okay, and I will be there to explain you if you will have any doubts, any questions. Okay, so that's it. In the second video, I will see you in the last and third video. Hello students, welcome back to our third and last video for today. And today we are learning we are reviewing about seeds. Okay, so you guys have done a great job in task 1 and task 2, so well done and keep it up. Okay, so before I give you homework, I will explain you one more time. Okay, so plants and trees are living things. Okay, so some plants, okay, grows big, and some plants grow small. Okay, but trees, like fruit trees, okay, so some fruit trees can grow very big. Okay, but all it starts from a seed. Okay, so what is a seed? A seed is a small embryonic plant enclosed in covering called the seed coat, usually with some stored food. Okay, so if I talk about seed coat, so imagine why do we color the, and okay, like if I will color it, so means I will like a steel, okay, like iron. Okay, so like your windows. Okay, so your windows, your house. Okay, you see the paint on the wall, that means paint coating. Okay, why do we paint the house? Because to protect the house from the sunlight, from the rain, from bad weather. Okay, so same, so a seed will have a seed coat. Why? Because it helps to protect the seed from the bad weather. Okay, from heavy raining. Okay, from heat, from sunlight heat. Okay, and from other things. Okay, like, so seed is like a protective, seed coat is like a protective layer. Okay, so food is stored here. Okay, and why does seed need to store food? Why does it need food store? Okay, because when there is no sun, because sunlight helps the plant to produce food, because when there is no sunlight, like in winter season there is no sunlight, then it gets the food from the food store. Okay, and embryo, scar. Okay, scar is where the seed was attached to the plant. Okay, so coming on to your homework, so your homework will also be given in the group. Okay, so if you will have any doubts, any questions regarding your homework, so you can ask me. I will be there to explain you how to do your homework and what is your homework. Okay, So that's it for today. Thanks for participating. Take care, be safe. I will see you next week. Bye bye.